Pisces, I feel like a lot of you are questioning things. You know that there's this huge expansion coming. So you're gearing up, you're getting everything ready to make sure that you have the stamina to get to this next level with ease. Welcome to your Cancer season Tarotscope. Pisces, it was very interesting the channel that I was getting. It was kind of like you were in this rainforest type area. It was very kind of like Tomb Raider, Indiana Jones with like the little hat and the little outfit. But you had this map in front of you and you're about to head into the forest. And it's like you had been in here before. You had gone through these trials and tribulations, but there was something that stopped you each time. You didn't have the proper supplies or nourishment to get through this part of the jungle appropriately. And I'm not sure if you've ever seen the movie The Maze Runner, based off like the young adult book. But there's this energy of them waking up, not knowing where they are. And there's this maze, but there's all these different traps and monsters that are in the maze. But they know if they can just get to the other side, that there might be freedom or that they might remember why they're all there. And it had a very similar feeling as if, like, I don't know how to explain this clearly per se, but I feel like a lot of you are seeing through the shifts or through the smoke screens or through the bullshit, quite simply, of what's going on in your surroundings. You're knowing how to move through these energies, and not everyone around you is understanding. You might be coming off like really woo-woo or very spiritual or just very Piscean. And for you, it's so obvious, like you know exactly what you need to do. You know the supplies, you know the energies, you know the mindsets that you need to have. But it's almost like you want to help all these people around you, but they're not meant to come with you to this next level. And I know that may sound harsh, but there's a reason why potentially you've kind of cycled through this same level over and over again. It might just be mentally, spiritually, physically, financially. I think there's something that you're shedding to make sure that as you're looking at this map in front of you, going into this maze or going into this forest, that you have exactly what it takes to get to the other side with joy and ease and prosperity. Also, yeah, like the Matrix and seeing through all the universal energy and everything that goes along with it. I think if you know, you know. I think those of you who are watching understand what I'm saying, get it, and understand that this is all real, but it's not real. And coming to that and understanding that and allowing yourself to move through these energies will help. The first card that I pulled, Pisces, we do have the Three of Swords. So if some of you are going through these decisions where it is hard, that you're going to be leaving certain people behind or having to break up with people because they're not meant to come to this next part with you. And that might be roommates, lovers, family, community, whatever that means. I think it's also interesting, Pisces, that Neptune is going to be going retrograde on the 23rd, 24th of June at 23 degrees. So if you're born in that later part of Pisces season, that third decan, or if you just have prominent angles or other planets in Pisces, be aware that you may feel like you're in this nebulous state. And I think that's also another beautiful tie-in with you looking at this map and looking ahead and being like, do I have what it takes? And maybe Neptune causing a little bit of brain fog or old vices or addictions coming to the surface to maybe distract you or to challenge and test you to make sure that you don't fall into those bad habits again. We do have a lot of other beautiful auspicious energy. Venus is going to be in Cancer up until June 27th. We have Jupiter in Pisces the entire Cancer season. So there are a lot of other blessings, but I just think that there's one more challenge per se, one final test to make sure that you have everything you need to blast through that next level and make that quantum leap happen with ease. We also have the Six of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. So I mean, that's why I keep prefacing this. If you make sure that everything is suited up, you're trusting your intuition, you know exactly what you need to get to that next path. I mean, for anyone that knows tarot, this is like dreams coming true, success, financial prosperity, people fanfaring and loving you and giving you the attention that you deserve. I will say astrologically, Pisces, with Mercury stationing direct on the 22nd of June, we will see a Mercury squaring Neptune retrograde at the end of June, beginning of July. So just be aware, especially we have that Capricorn full moon on the 24th of June. And then later on in June, we have that square between Mercury and Neptune. And so if you do have prominent placements in Pisces around that kind of 20 to 25 degree mark, just be aware that the ego or subconscious programming may try and keep you small or keep you afraid, or that this isn't going to work. No matter how many times we've tried to go into this maze or go into the forest, we always come back between our tail, between our legs. This is the time to rewrite the narrative, to work through the loss or the heartbreak or any stagnation or old roadblocks to welcome in the success. I feel like this is a very succinct message, and it might not be in all areas of your life, Pisces, but I think one area specifically, you know what you need to do, what actions need to take place, and potentially who needs to be left behind for you to see this beautiful expansion take place, okay? So let's see what else is coming through for Pisces. Ooh. Yeah, some of you can also go to the beach. I saw this figure, this figure at a beach, and kind of like all these animals and sea creatures kind of like dancing around them. So listen to those messages, especially around animals or spirit animals, if those are energies that you really connect with. I think that'll be great, especially if you're asking for a sign. Those animals or those energies will definitely be there to help you. One card fell out as I was channeling, so I'm going to pick that up and be right back. Yeah, okay. So this card keeps coming up for a lot of people, but that's Seven of Pentacles, patience, Pisces, that even though it's not here right now, or even though it feels like maybe you've done this test and this challenge again and again and again, everything is working out in your favor. Everything is preparing you for this next step. What's also interesting, Pisces, that was the Seven of Pentacles. The next two cards, Seven of Cups with the Seven of Swords. So don't get frustrated, or don't get in your head, or don't allow your ego to pull you down. There will definitely be some self-sabotage, knowing that everything is right around the corner, or when the success starts coming in, there may be other people who are not being sincere and happy for your success, or you may just, again, that fear of maybe heartbreak or letting people go, there might be this temptation to go back to them, or really deciding now with all these new resources, shifting of mindsets, there might be that push-pull where it feels like you're being pulled into your new future, but there's certain energies that are tempting you and pulling you back, which I think is interesting. It's 777, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. So I just feel with everything happening right now, you have the opportunity to see a lot of growth, to have the dreams and the progress that you've always wanted, but you will be challenged. There will be lessons that'll be presented to you to make sure that you have the strength, the resources, and the mindsets to not self-sabotage, to allow yourself to be small, to appease other people, to make sure that you know it, mind, body, and soul, that this success is coming. And then our last card, we do have the Queen of Pentacles, which is great. I think I'm going to pull two more cards just around that Queen of Pentacles, but making sure that we are grounded. If you feel called to invest in your health, your physical body, to make sure you have those resources in place, whether that's better food, meal plan, working out, physio, massage, to make sure that this energy is moving and you have a way of grounding yourself. We have a lot of water energy and a lot of fire energy going on in Cancer season. Not so much Earth. We have Pluto and Capricorn, and that's it. So be sure that if you're feeling ungrounded, that you bring it back to that earth energy. And I think the beach is a nice combination of like the sand and sometimes greenery or forest leading into the beach, the water of that beach area. So that would be something that could be a nice blend of water and earth energy to really ground you if you're needing it. And some of you might just need to go to a financial advisor or to talk to someone about finances and expenses. So that's not something that's plaguing you, or when all this new money is coming in, that you have the right energy to deal with it. Also, like taxes, we're now at the halfway point of the year, making sure all your expenses and accounting is in place and you know how to work the system in your favor. Again, matrix energy so that you can just keep growing and succeeding with ease. So I'm going to pull 2 more cards of this Queen of Pentacles, and then we'll wrap up the reading. Yeah, I just saw like a little child having all these like tickets from Rutgers and just being so excited, or like Chuck E. Cheese or whatever child amusement center you are accustomed to. But it's like, Ganyo, winner, excitement. This is going to be good. Yeah, Pisces, I do think you're going to be tempted by someone from the past, or someone's going to be coming back into play with that 6 of Cups and the moon. Making sure that you are grounded. Of course, we have that Capricorn full moon on June 24th. So be aware of either old programming, old lovers, old individuals that are coming back into your life. Some of them may be beneficial. I like to think as well, with Jupiter stationing and going retrograde in Pisces, that there may be opportunities for dreams, for love, for lovers, for you to have a second chance at that, or you now have a greater lens to look at that. So again, potentially if an earth sign comes back into your life, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, that this might be a benefic energy for you to use. And of course, the moon is your card, Pisces. So just be aware that I think this could actually be a nice benevolent energy of potentially an earth sign or someone that's very grounded to come back in and hold space for you. Secondly, it could just be getting that financial, pragmatic business advice to make sure that that part of your life is covered, so you have that kind of stability and resources in place to help you get to that next level. And just be wary of your own self-sabotaging beliefs or other people trying to project or deter you from your dreams. Not everyone needs to know your business. Not everyone needs to know your dreams. You're not meant to connect with everyone. I honestly think that there's going to be people that you need to walk away from. This comes to be like an overarching theme that when we get to that second part of this year, that you're not just playing with the same energies and the same people. If over the past year and a half, certain friends, lovers, and colleagues are at the exact same place and you keep giving them your energy and time and money, when you know you've grown so much, that doesn't make any sense. You're continually lowering your worth and going down to their level every single interaction when you know there's all this expansion for you. Hello. It's coming. Especially that 6 of Wands timing wise is the beginning of August, which for a lot of people, it just seems to be a collective energy that beginning of August is going to be huge. So trust, have that patience, Pisces, that everything is already working out in your favor to get you to this next level. If you haven't seen The Maze Runner, maybe watch that, and The Matrix, because if you know, you know. So Pisces, that is my general reading for you. If it resonated and you want to leave a tip or a donation, it's always appreciated. Please feel free to tag a fellow Pisces in the comments, share with them so they also know what's headed their way. You can, of course, watch your rising or moon sign for even more clarity. And with regards to one-on-one bookings, I'm now booking into July. Heads up, I will be raising all of my prices as of July 1st. So if you want to book a reading, do so before then so you can save a few coins, okay? Thank you so much for watching, Pisces, and I shall talk to you soon. Bye.